Ooh, looks like we are live. Yeah, there we go. We are live. I'm really excited to be back. So happy to see all you guys. X-Files stuff, dog. Yeah. I don't mess with the X-Files stuff. I like the shows, but in real life, it's scary. What's going on, everybody? My name is Gonzo, and welcome back, or not welcome back, because some of you may not have been here before, but welcome to the channel. It's Card Party. It's done. It's over. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to be honest, there's not a whole lot of ugly. Hopefully you guys can hear me. What's going on? Fish Can't Swim, Professor Metry, the Bagel Master, and Michael Krasinski. How are y'all doing today? Today, welcome to the Mullet Mob, Professor Metry. Thank you guys so much. This is it. This is the first time I've been live since members have been activated. Thank you all so much for membering up to the Mullet Mob. Package total, I completely forgot about that. So Ichiban Dan, Ashley, there's Artemis. Thank you all so much for membering up before my live stream. As soon as they went live, you guys membered up really quick. I forgot all about that. Oh, that changes things, I guess. Audio is great. Perfect. Peony, how you doing? I don't even know if I'm saying that right, and I do apologize. Is it Peony or Piney? I want to say Piney, because Peony sounds naughty. Rock Sandy says Zaddy. But speaking of Rock Sandy and Professor Metry, I got to meet them this weekend at Card Party. It was an absolute blast. Like I said, we're gonna go over the good, the bad, and the ugly of Card Party. We're gonna open up some packs while we do it, and I'm also gonna go over some of the stuff I picked up at Card Party. Well, mostly the stuff that was gifted to me, because I won't say good or bad, but part of the neutral, I guess, because I have a good experience of last year. I was somewhat attending creator. I mostly went as a fan. This year, I went as a featured creator, and that is a total night and day difference of everything. But we're going to go over the stuff I picked up and stuff I was gifted, and we're going to open up some packs while we do it. But Card Party was amazing. It was so good. We're going to turn that off. I'm going to put my keyboard out of the way of everything. I'm going to look. My Raichu playmat. It was good. It was really good. Christopher Bird. I'm a big fan of Deep Pocket Monster. I am too. But Christopher, I will warn you, if you have not been to my channel before, I am not as family friendly as Pat. I am PG-13 at best. So for all the new people coming in from Pat's channels and from Card Party, thank you all so much for tuning in. But fair warning, it will be foul language in here. I am a Navy veteran. It's a hard thing to get rid of. Hitting that like button. I'm watching a movie with my aunt now. Good meeting you again, Gonzo. Have a good one. Hey, Steven, thank you so much for coming in. I was so happy to meet you all. Enjoy the movie with your family. Only thing ugly at Card Party was Gonzo. That's right, catch 'em all. That's right. I'm Christopher Bird. Rock Sandy says, Rock Sandy, you have to decide which one to go to. I'm going to both. I'm going to both Card Parties next year, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But for the good, we broke another world record this year. Well, that just happened. That's good. He is slim. That's right. This one is mine. So close to the correct number. 026 is me, but I got 0250. So close to the correct number, but that's not it. These are my wife's and my son's wristbands for the world record, and this was from a fan. It was super cool that I was going to throw this out too. I was seriously going to trash it, move on with my life, because it's just a wristband. But once the fan gave me this, I knew I had to keep it. This means a lot. It is a world record wristband. It's how they tracked the world record this year. Last year, we just opened up a bunch of packs. It was good. This year, we all put a card into a giant, like, if you guys think Chad is giant on Pat's channel, the new one, I'm not going to give away too many details because I'm sure Pat wants to talk to him on his channel or even on the Card Party channel. But we had to put cards into a binder. Welcome to the Mullet Mob. Thank you, Bagel Master. It means so much to me. But yeah, that's how they tracked it this year. It was a little easier to track. One of my friends, I'm not going to say which name because they know who they are. They decided to rip their card and place it into 2 spots. Doesn't count. So that was a thing. Mullet Mob, I love it. Yep, you gotta represent. Oh, I just hit my mic. Gotta represent the mullet. But I didn't do my hair today, so I'm not gonna represent it that much. Oh, Opossum here? My boyfriend's here. My favorite part. Yeah, so Opossum Bud, there's a body part on Gonzo that is slim. Yeah, that's normally how it happens. So that's how it started. That's not how it started. How it started though was I landed Thursday night. I got to meet up with Shiny Vert, I ran into Control Up Bob, ran into oh man, it's all such a blur still. It was so fun. I did run into Bob. Got so excited that I did not wait to do any of this. I'm not your boyfriend. No, you're not my boyfriend. Opossum's my boyfriend. First, Ichiban Dan was in fact the first Mullet Mob member. Thank you again so much. But Bob gave me this little mystery bag from him, so that was cool. A little sticker, some packs. Came with some cards. I didn't get anything too crazy, unfortunately, but I know a lot of people did, and I will let what the hell, Dan, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Dan, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I'm still in the point of my life with YouTube where I don't know how to feel or to react to this yet. Pokahavi, forward it my way. What are we forwarding? What are we doing? Opossum, I'm good with that. What? The Mullet Mob sounds like a Fallout gang. We could be a Fallout gang, and I'm your leader. Ichiban Dan, you legend with the 10 gifted subs. And these are just these are slabs that I got picked up from, I didn't pick them up. Again, these were gifted. This one was from Mr. Chunkachu. Thank you again so much, Mr. Chunk. Great friend of mine. Awesome to see. Gonzo, you need some emojis. I should have some for the members. Dan with another 5 gifted subs, and Professor Metri with another 10 gifted subs. You guys, thank you so much. Yeah, there are some, there should be some emojis already. They're just going to be the regular mullets that, you guys, I guess they did not activate properly, but I will get some more emojis for you guys going. And then this one was from, I believe, from the Pidgey Boys, Frank specifically. We need to get homie some emojis. I need to get you some members, Opossum. So I got these Raichis from them. And then this giant stack is... Okay, hold on. Not all of them. I lied. Don't listen to me. Okay. Now, this giant stack are all things that were gifted to me, and I'm really excited to show them off. Fuck yeah, baby, says Roxandy. Chris Pie with the kissy faces. My wife wants a better look at your tattoo. Can you show it off? I sure can. I'm more than happy to show that baby off. It is gigantic, and I showed it off a lot during the weekend. I'm not mad at it, though. I just settled in camping. Fire going. Hell yeah. I hate that emoji. I don't... Oh, that hurts my feelings. Don't listen to you. Got it? I I don't. I'm so lost right now. I'm gonna sue if he doesn't do that. Sure. Sure. I don't see the join button. Yeah, unfortunately, join button doesn't work on mobile. But there is a Q&A up for the card party if you guys have any questions about that. But the good was we were all able to check in on time. The lines went super quick. It was like running into family all over the place. It was insane. I had no issues with any of the other creators. If you guys saw us hanging out with Opossum all weekend, Alex Ketchum was extremely nice. You might hear him in my video that I'm editing. I might have to pay Ian to look at when I'm done. Excuse me. But yes, I did a video with Opossum. Oh my god, this is nuts. Don't donate to me. I don't deserve your money. You shut up and you take my money. Opossum, I would never. But Opossum and I made a video this weekend. That was the only video I was able to make because I was just so busy. It wasn't a bad busy either. That notification's still going. Wow. Wow. Come on, man. Gonzo minions. Nah, that doesn't sound as fun to me as the mullet mob. Hope you had a good time at Card Party, Opossum Bud. He better have. So I'll get to him in a second. But the first night, Thursday night, there's already trades going by the time I got there. I went to have dinner with Pokeballer Mike, Catch 'em All 22, Jay's Corner TCG, Old Time Poke. Who else was there? There was other people there. Was able to have dinner with them. It was fantastic. Picked up these Raichus from fans. This was from Brit Day Cake. Both of these were. These are some of my favorite pickups from this week. I do love Raichu in any form, so that was cool. Korean reverse Raichu. Just Joshin with his custom card. Gonzo Goons? No, that sounds disgusting. Got some nice dance moves from these legends. Oh, dancing was... No, not for me. Lieutenant Surge. More Raichus. The Great Tusk was from Starman. And then the Raichus... Oh my... The Raichus. I cannot tell you how many people gave me one. I can't tell you who gave me what. I know I got some from Starman, from Opossum, from the Pidgey Boys, Chunkachu. Ooh, like I honestly can't tell you who exactly gave me which Raichu or nothing. I don't even have the words to say what it is, but I will be grading all these Raichus I picked that were gifted to me over the weekend. Luckily, PSA is doing a special. I thought about just dropping them off at PSA over the weekend, but I don't think I had time to sit down and set it up how I normally like to set them up. So, but all these Raichus will be going to PSA probably tonight or tomorrow. Really excited for them. I do not care that some of them are damaged, some of them are old and wrinkled. These all mean something to me because they came from you guys. I especially love the Hold on Phantoms one. I got 2 breaks. I really liked getting multiple cards of the same thing and having them in different languages. I thought that was fucking amazing. Do you have every Raichu ever made? I do not. I wish I did, but I don't. I am 100% missing the Altar Tag Team from Unified Minds, and that is one of my grails right now. So I'm hoping to pick those up soon. I unfortunately did come down with a post-convention cold. As you guys can tell by listening to me talk for a little bit. These Raichus are so... I love these Raichus. These old school EXs. I love them. They're my favorite. This was a gift from... being on stage. So Opossum, Cool Trainer, and Pokevault and I did an 18 and up panel at Card Party, and we brought someone on stage that, so when we were doing a Q&A, Oh man, I'm gonna have a brain fart. I did subscribe to him. Damn it. Where's Nick? There you are. You're still here. Nick, do you remember the gentleman's name that we brought up on stage, or his YouTube handle that gave us this? We were doing a Q&A. He has to come up, and he gave us a pack of Team Up each to open, plus himself. So he had 5 packs of Team Up. Secondhand Carnage. Yes, something Carnage. I will find it soon, I promise. But afterwards, he gave us each Black and White Legendary Treasures again. So that was insane. So those are my pickups that were gifted to me over the weekend. And I can't say thank you all enough. Secondhand Rampage. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Albino, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? So yes, all these Raichis will be graded, or will be sent off to PSA probably later tonight to be graded. After I finish the stream, I'll probably do that. Get some dinner, finish that up. Again, you guys know I'm not a big fan of CGC, but I will not be cracking this one because it was a gift. I love that sticker. Of course, I love the pin. The Legendary Treasures, though, I do not know what I'm going to do with that yet. I might open it as a subscriber goal or even a member goal. Maybe a member goal. If we get to a certain number of members, I'll do it. But because of Dan and excuse me, Dan and Metri, I have no idea what I'm at right now. But these are the only cards I was able to pick up this weekend. And I'll get to that, the reason why, in a second. The Dream League Pikachu, a Reshiram. I have the Dialga version where it's all silver. I love that they match the color pattern, and that's why I got it. I looked real fast. Gonzo, says Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Chilling man. I'll see you in Tampa next year. Saw you already got the tickets. I did, in fact, already get the tickets. Got another Bridget. I love Bridget. It's fucking waifu material all the way. And a Flannery. So these were my only pickups that I got this weekend. And the reason for that, it is a good reason that these are the only pickups that I got this weekend. It's because that's the only opportunities that I had. And the reason, and while I'm talking about it, I'm going to open up some packs of Temporal Forces. So the reason behind me not having time to go to the vendors is because I was just busy the whole weekend. Meeting to all of you, talking to all of you. It was just insane. Where's Card Party for next year? One is officially in Tampa, and the other is just Pacific Northwest. Location is currently still unknown. So Friday was nuts. Friday was my meet and greet, so that was awesome. The lines this year were handled a lot more efficiently than it was last year. Last year it was just like, hey, line up, and you'll get to go whoever you want to meet. Hey Gonzo, it's the dad of the little boy you hurdled chairs to autograph his binder. You are awesome. Thank you, Zwinder. Yeah, I did do that, and I'll do it again. Yes, I'll get to that story in a second. Pokahavi, welcome to the Mullet Mob, my friend. So Tampa, Iron Crown EX for the first hit of the night. The first one is in Tampa. The second one is Pacific Northwest, unknown location still. Yes, so Friday was the meet and greet. I was partnered up with Ian, which was fantastic. It helped me feel a little less awkward having a meet and greet. I don't know how Ian found out he was getting a meet and greet table or partnering up with me, But I found out the night that within the email of saying, hey, this is your schedule for the weekend. I already knew I was going to be part of some panels and I was going to be moderating some, but I had no clue that I was getting a meet and greet table. So that's how I found out. It just was like, oh yeah, by the way, this is what you're doing. So at the meet and greet table, I was able to meet so many people from all over the world, from Honduras, from the UK. That was amazing. I got to meet Rock Sandy. Opossum Bud joined us at the table for a little bit, and that's always going to be exciting, hanging out with one of my friends. But like I was saying, Ian, partnering up with Ian helped out a lot, because we both thought our table was going to be dead for the meet and greet, because at the same time was Pat and Leonhardt. And the fact that our line was just as busy as Leonhardt's was mind-blowing to me. Well, at times it was just as busy. For a lot of it, it was not as busy as his at all. Bohemian. So that was a lot of fun. It helped relax me a little bit, working with people that I like to work with. Rock and the Block Sandy. Y'all had a longer line than Mystic. I honestly don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I did not see Mystic's table. But I'll get to the reason why in a second. Because I'm just gonna go down the line on the days. Ooh, Midichan and Mischievous. I got nothing from these packs. I got these from booster bundles. I'm surprised anyone was even in Lee's. I mean, he is starting to pick up his game a little bit again in the content creation world. But he definitely had his moments. Yo, who's being a legend over here? Thank you for the gifted, says Infinite Kiwi. That would either be Ichiban Dan or Professor Metri. One of those two. So after that, while I was in the meet and greet, Opossum went to go get his booster box, then I went to go get mine. And on Friday after that, we filmed my video for my channel. So that's probably why Friday I didn't get out there and do as much as I would have liked to, because the video took a lot longer than I expected it to do. But the video is going to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I made a very... Ooh, cutie fly. I love this cutie fly. Ooh, in an iron boulder. I'll take the double hit. But the video, in my opinion, is going to be worth it, even though I made a giant mistake and didn't angle the camera correctly. But it's going to be fun. There's a lot of cameos in the background. I think Caleb Swag X is going to be in the background of it. Point Dexter. I know Alex is, because he was in there for a little bit just talking to us. Now we're going to open up some Paldean Fates. I just want to give him one of those aggressive won't let go handshakes. I mean, you could have. Wouldn't have hurt. Excuse me. Friday was the main event show. That was a lot of fun. I learned very quickly that they should not let Opossum and I sit next to each other at these shows. Because the whole time for every single show, I was just trying to make Opossum laugh and break him. To the point where I think I broke Pat once or twice on stage for every show he was on. Gonzo's grunts. Gonzo keeps grunting. I'm getting scared. Yeah, I still... Sorry, Metri. I still have the post-convention cold. So I've been drinking a lot of tea, a lot of water. Alakazam. Oh, shit! Woo! Okay. Okay. That just happened. Okay. Sorry for all the new people that are new to my channel. Like I said, I do say bad words, and I say them a lot. Would you look at that? All right. All right. Oh, hold on. So someone clipped that for good times, right? Oh shit. So that definitely happened. Oh man, that all the corners have nicks. Oops. Okay. Okay. I got it. So, super chat for super pools. I can do this now. Is that Gonzo? I'm a huge fan. Whoa, hey, Team Pocket. I just realized the price. My man, you don't you don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. Um Team Pocket. Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on right now. Okay, yes. I guess this is what happens when you go live. Okay. Pretty colors, says Professor Metri. Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's my favorite hit of the night, obviously. Oh, okay. What was it talking about? Oh, yes. How they should not allow me to sit next to my friends during the show, because the whole time I was just trying to break Opossum, and I successfully did. Did Gonzo just meow? I did not. You have no proof. Iono, Mashjiff, Miss Mime Jr., Goldango. Imagine it just says a billion. Yeah, it says a lot. It's a, whew. Okay. Yeah, so the whole time I was trying to break pretty much anybody who was sitting next to me, I was trying to break. But the shows were a lot of fun. All of them were. From my boys, says Winder. Thank you, Winder, so much. Tell your boys I said thank you and hello, and I can't wait to see them again next year. But do not repeat anything I say from my streams. I overall, you broke me a lot of times. Just not as often as I broke you or Pat during the shows. Toxtricity Baby and a Palafin full art shiny. I will take that. I'll take the Palafin. I personally like Palafin. I really like this card a lot. So yeah, yes, I do swear I am a Navy veteran. It is gonna happen. But tell your boys I said thank you, and I already missed them too. But yeah, the shows were great. Pat did a great job hosting. All the creators were extremely nice, well behaved. Probably except me, because I was trying my best to interrupt Pat as many times as I could. Artisan and Noivern. Palafin, my boy. Is that the Noivern altar of Scarlet Violet? I wish. So then what else happened Friday? Friday. What else happened Friday? There wasn't a lot going on Friday, in my opinion. Like I said, because the video I did with Opossum just took way longer than expected. I think either of us expected, really. But we both signed a lot of autographs. A ridiculous amount, even outside the meet and greet, that I was not expecting or ready for. He and I both caused just a little bit of chaos. I'm flying next time, though. Oh, I wonder why. When the lines were forming, because he and I were the first ones to be... we were the guinea pigs for Jess, the pretty much the liaison for the featured creators and the card party team. Haunter, ooh, full art Clive. For how many times I've seen people pull this is the first time I've pulled it, so I'll take it. We were the first ones for her, so while everyone else was signing up and lining up, we were out in the lobby area for that. And the night before, oh, that's right, the night before, Pat came into the market to say hello to Opossum, because that was the first time he was going to meet him, and he gave us each a Japanese booster box. So while the lines were forming, he and I were handing them out, and then I I don't know if Opossum did, but I know I did. Started literally tossing them into the crowds, and I may have hit someone in the head. And when I say may have, I definitely did. I saw it happen. Uh, I'm still in shock with Team Pocket. He was so generous and so kind this whole weekend, and it shows tonight. Thank you again, Team Pocket. That is, you're one of the goats, and I cannot see what your channel becomes in the future. Ooh, a Ricorio. I'll take that. What was I saying? Yes, Jess was extremely awesome. Apparently, we have a secondary one that got us Jess home, I suppose. Yes. Team Pocket is 100% goated. Saturday was a lot of walking around. I got to the vendor halls just a little bit. I took my son to the trick shot area, and this is my first negative of the weekend. I took my son to the trick shot area, which he absolutely loved. On the first round of Card Party over here in Anaheim, and the trick shot area. Nikki, thank you so much for the one gifted to Kentucky Fried Charizard. Ooh, lucky him, part of the Mullet Mob. Dedenne and Rev Room. And when we got to the trick shot area, it was already happening. People were already throwing cards. People were having a good time. But I noticed, and I'm sure other parents did too, that the woman behind the trick shot area was not wearing a staff t-shirt, or I don't think she knew what was going on in general, because when people were hitting the gongs and getting things in the mouth of the Pokemon or the nets, whatever they were doing, she didn't know where the cards were to give for the prize. And it kind of threw me off, and it is what it is. If you, ooh, Nimona, let's go, full art. And if you don't know where it is, that's fine. It happens. But last year for the trick shots, they had like 2 to 3 people running it the whole time, and it was very efficient that way. This year, it was just the one person. Well, for this story right now, it was just that one person. Then in the trick shot area was twice as big as last year. So that's when I was like, this doesn't seem right. And Toadscroll EX. Wow, I need some water or something. Poor Dan Pat, gonna go back and forth to watch this. Thank you for the gifted every 3 minutes. Yeah. So that's when I noticed, I'm like, okay, something doesn't feel right. And as soon as I had that thought, the actual staff members came by and they shut it down for a little bit. So this isn't Card Party's fault. This is clearly that woman's fault. She didn't work there. She wasn't a staff member. She wasn't part of Card Party. I think she was just a mom who was like, oh, my kid wants to do this. We're going to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much how that happened. Ooh, baby shiny Strudel. I'll take that. And so like it bummed out a bunch of kids because they had to shut down the trick shot. Oh my god. And then they had just to reset it. So it wasn't like shut down for the whole day. But the trick shot, I definitely need some water. In my opinion, the trick shot area was not as efficient as it was last year. Because we did end up going back again with my son. And I think they tried to make it more efficient by making it like, oh, you can't just throw the cards to throw them. You have to line up. They're going to give you a certain amount of cards, and then you can go. Ooh, another okay. Last time there was an Alakazam here, the Charizard showed up. Can we do it again? No, we can't. We can't. But you guys know the rules. If we get a double, it goes into the giveaway pile. And there is a giveaway tonight sponsored by a Poke Family. That is their username. That's not just something I made up. Poke Family donated. I will show it off right now. They donated this PSA 10 tag team full art Venusaur and Snivy. That will be given away later tonight at the end of the stream. I also will be giving away a set missing, except for one card missing for the card party cards. So that will be given away. I'm dying. I am definitely dying. So like the trick shots, in my opinion, was not as efficient as it was last year. But that goes back. So that's gonna go back to my like, hey, this could be worked on for next year. Holy what the hell? Okay, can now see him do it again? Nope. Oh, that's the wrong pile. So someone's going to get 2 Alakazam full arts. Last year, I felt the kids area and the art and crafts room all being right next to where like the kids want to be, the trick shot area, was very efficient and it made a lot of sense. Yes, that was the 3rd Alakazam. But this year, the arts and crafts room was its own room. The kids center wasn't its own room. And I guess that's a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. Last year was its own room, and parents kind of used it as a drop-off center for the staff to watch their kids, which that's not what it's supposed to be. So this year, there's the Charizard EX regular. So this year, not having it its own room kind of made sense. That way it made parents be like, okay, well, I just can't drop my kid off here. But other than that, though, that was fine. There was 3 different vendor halls. And I technically went in all 3 because the meet and greet room was one of them. I cannot tell you what was inside it except the meet and greet because that was the only time I was in that room. I did go into the main vendor hall. That's where the pack battles and everything else was being held at. That was a lot of fun. Ooh, Dan's here? Where's my daddy, Dan? Oh, hi, Dan. I'm being nice. I promise. I'm playing nice. So that was fun. The VIP room in the creator lounge, which this is another negative, but this is just for me. Again, these are all my opinions. This isn't what I think they should change. The VIP room and the creator lounge were kind of hidden, in my opinion. Like, it's not like you got to go play hide and go seek to go find it. But if it wasn't for the creator cocktail hour, I probably would not have known where the VIP room was. It was all the way down in a corner. It was, yes, there were signs everywhere, but it's not like, it wasn't saying like, go this way for this room. There wasn't like signs with arrows and directions. Yes, there was maps. But I can't read maps. I can't read, period. Ooh, Baxcalibur. Ooh, and a Wugtrio. Good. So in my opinion, I think the Creator Lounge, which was a great idea, to have a room for content creators to go and have backdrops and have a place for them to film quietly, was an amazing idea. The VIP room, of course, is an amazing idea. I just think they should be in better locations where people know that they exist and where they are. The arts and crafts room was its own room again. It wasn't with the trick shot area or with the block area where kids were normally playing. There were some awesome vendors near the meet and greets. Shout out to Mark and Mike. Yep, I have no idea who they are, Swider. I wish I did. I did not have an opportunity to go inside there. Fortress EX. What's going on with my camera today? You know what? Let's fire this pack up. I have a feeling in this pack. There was a creator room. Exactly, Team Pocket. That was like, even though we did know about it because we were told beforehand in all the creator meetings and everything that there was going to be a room specifically for creators, not just featured, but for attending creators too, to go in. It was for everybody really. To go in, have backdrops, and have places for you to film. But that's what I mean. It was kind of hidden and off to the side where I completely forgot about it until I went to it, or went to the VIP room with my wife to get some snacks. Woo, Raichu, let's go, baby. I'll throw that in the giveaway pile. I will sign that for the winner. But yes, there was a creator room. Why is the stream on fire still? Because I don't know why. Yeah, the Charizard brought the flames for sure. But I think that's my biggest negative, is there's rooms that people should have known about. They were known about, but it wasn't very clear where they were. And they were kind of like out of the way. Yeah, it makes sense. Ultimately had to work with the layout of the venue for available spaces. No, and I totally get that. That's why I'm saying this is all my opinion, because at the end of the day, the vendors and the creators are why people are going. And so it does make sense why you had to put certain things in certain areas. I do understand it. Especially with some of the vendors like CGC and PSA, you don't like, yeah, you can put them in the same room right next to each other, but is that going to make sense? Primeape, Execute, Great Tusk. I just think a better layout method or a map, or a better map would be would help tremendously. Then this is my biggest negative though. On Sunday, I had a panel that I had to go to at 9 a.m. And for all the for the creators that had to be at those venues, not the venues, at the panels for the pack battles, they had to be in a green room at 15 minutes beforehand just to make sure all of us are there. We all get walked down together by some of the staff members. Make sure we have the packs. And my boss diff. Shiny. I think that's a double, but I'm not 100%. And we just had to make sure we're all there together. So I was not able to view the whole show, the whole morning show with Pat and Rev and their binder challenge for their video. I won't go into too much detail about it because the people who didn't go to Card Party, I want you to experience that firsthand. And I don't get me wrong, I'm going to watch the video regardless, even if I saw all of it. But I didn't get to see the ending, and because we were at night, the show didn't end exactly at 9 o'clock. The panel that I was a part of had like 9 people. Like, we were not in the double digits at all for people to be watching the crowd, compared to other people or other teams during their pack battles that seemed like they had a full crowd. And I think that's just a time management thing. I understand that all of us needed to be on stage at certain times, so all of us get that spotlight. But if no one's going to go to it because they're going to go to the show where Pat is or where Rev is, I think it's more little feasible to have it just wait an hour. Instead of being at 9 o'clock, wait till 9:30 or 10 o'clock, where they know that those main shows aren't happening anymore. And then at that same, another judge. I do have multiple of these, so this will be given into the giveaway pile. And then for my panel that I had with Rev, Vault, Ryan, and Opossum, there was one going on the main stage. Now this is don't get me wrong, I completely understand why they did it, and I'm not going to knock them for it. This isn't a good, bad, or an ugly situation. I'm just letting this is just a a public service announcement, I guess. For that show, which was advertised as 18 and up, rated R, don't bring your kids to it. Within the first 30 seconds or so, I somehow brought up child sacrifice, don't know how, and Vault somehow brought up anal. Don't ask me. This is the last pack of Paldean Fates. So don't bring your kids to that. That's not a card party thing. That's not a creator thing. It's not a timing thing. That's a, hey, parents, make sure you know what's going on and what's happening. Because we dropped the F-bomb. We said shit. We said fuck. And anal was talked about for a solid 10 minutes. Pachirisu. Technical Machine and Goldango. And I do understand why they did have another show on the main stage at the same time as ours. And it was mostly for the kids. Because they did not want kids in that part of the venue at that time. And it makes sense. I, for the most part, don't even let my son watch my own live streams because of the words I use. I don't want him to repeat them. I don't want him to repeat it to his friends. But that's a parent thing. That's not a me thing. But like I said, I do understand why they had a lot of my friends that were on that panel at the same time, Jay's Corner, Powder, they wanted to come see my part on the main stage. But so now I'm going to open up some Night Wanderer. I did pick this up also at Card Party. I picked up 2 boxes, so we're going to pick up open up 2 of these boxes. Dan Norton, did y'all get to try the game y'all won from my giveaway? Yeah. Sad I missed that show, and I agree. Shows were stacked too much together instead of spaced out. Yes, I think they should be spaced out a little more, but I think that's what's going to help next year, since there's 2 shows, that they can actually space out the creators so they're not all jammed into one time frame. So they can do a show, give a half-hour break, do another show. Because I think this year it was like battle after battle after battle, if I remember correctly. The kids still went in. Yeah, the kids still went in, but again, that's not Card Party's fault. That's the parents' fault. Yo, it's my boy Gonzo. What's up, Mimic Q? How you doing, my friend? Iron Moth, Genesect. And so, like, what I was saying is, some of my friends and some of the other people wanted to see that show, but they couldn't because they were on at the same time. And I think that was a smart move to have 2 shows at the same time, especially for that 18 and up show, is what I'm getting at. Because if there was not another show going on at the same time, and like the adults who were bringing kids and younger teenagers or tweens. Ooh, no, that's a Rev Room. Nice. I'll take that. First hit of that box. If they just saw there was a show going on the main stage, they might just think, oh yeah, that's fine. And they might not read the fine print that says 18 and up. So I think it was a smart play on Card Party's part to have 2 shows going on at the same time. Especially for that particular moment. I'm not too upset about it. It just, that's the way it happened. But I know some people were upset because they wanted to support creators on both sides of that timing. But the reason why that I was not able to go to a lot of the vendors, see a lot of the shows that I wanted to see were like Pat and Dan's YouTube lecture. It's not a lecture. I don't know why I said it that way. Their little panel. is because I just got stopped so many times by you guys that I wanted to talk to you guys, and I did. I felt like I did anyways. I stopped. I talked to you guys. I signed stuff. I didn't want you guys just to feel like I'm signing stuff then I'm leaving. A lot of you guys were very respectful. I'm like, okay, well, I'm taking off. I need to leave. Thank you. A lot of people were very respectful about that, so I thank you for that. But yeah, that was pretty much my whole weekend, was talking to people and signing stuff. I was able to go out to lunch and dinner with my friends. That was amazing. Some of the things I think would change for the better is the unofficial card party late night trade nights at the bar in the lobbies. I'm not saying kids shouldn't be allowed to those, but I think we as the adults need to make sure, and the parents, keep the kids away from the bar area. Those are grown ass adults wanting to do grown ass adult things and drink, have a good time, have fun, and not worry about not just their kids, because hopefully they didn't bring their kids to the bar, but they don't want to worry about other people's kids. So I think that's something that the parents need to remember. Like, we don't want to watch your kids. They're on vacation, they're on break, just like everyone else. Keep your kids away from the bar. Go to the lobby area where all the other, like, it sounds mean, but at the same time, they want to relax, have a few drinks. They don't want to watch another, like, I heard it. And if one person said it, there's probably multiple people thinking it. They don't want to see kids at the bar. Again, that's not a Tapu Bulu. Let's go. Really excited about that one. They don't want to see kids at the bars, and I think that's reasonable. The bar should have been rated R. The professor is not going to let what we did on stage be called a lecture. Probably not. Gonzo, thanks for signing my backpack. I filled it up pretty well. Thank you. Thank you for letting me sign it. That was crazy enough that people were letting me sign their things, and I'm still in awe over this whole weekend. What else happened this weekend that I could talk about? Oh, a fire alarm went off in my floor of the hotel, so that's a plus. My wife was calling me to ask me where I was, because she stayed up in the room to sleep in a little bit with the kids. Someone decided it was a good idea to smoke in the hotel, and they set off the fire alarm. Yeah, I was there, and I'm not age of drinking, but kids should not be allowed at the bar. Yeah. And I'm not talking, like, if you're like 18, 19, cool. Hopefully they did their job and they ID'd you. But at that point, you're old enough to hear or listen to what people are talking about down there at the bar. But there were straight up, like, kids. I think I saw, like, a 6-year-old at one point down there. Ooh, okie dokie. And I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. Just because it's a family event doesn't mean everyone who's there is there for family-friendly reasons. So just be cautious for stuff like that. The kids this year were very much more well-behaved, in my opinion, overall. There were still a lot of kids running around without their parents, without any parental figures around them. But they were much more polite and respectful this year, I felt. And I don't know the reason behind that. Hell yeah, Duskull. I love that Duskull. It's so good. I'm going to go to the Q&A because I know I started that, but I have not looked at any yet. Catch 'em All Collects wants to know, how many times a day do you shave? I don't know. When I was in the Navy, I had to shave twice a day at times. But now I shave like once a week. Chris wants to know, where's the next card party? So card party for 2025 has 2. We're gonna light this one up. One is going to be in Tampa Bay, Florida. and the other is going to be in Pacific Northwest. Location is still unknown. I've seen a lot of confirmed, and I use that very lightly because they're rumors. They're not confirmed. Once it's the only time they'll be confirmed is when Pat or the Card Party team says what it is or where it is. And nothing. But it's going to, one is in Tampa Bay, Florida, and the other is going to be in the Pacific Northwest. If you did go to this year, you should have got an email for okay, no, this one doesn't want to open. That's not good. You should have got an email for early bird specials for next year. If you can afford it right now, I highly recommend to do it. It's always nice to save a little bit of money. So Tampa Bay and Pacific Northwest for next year. Retro Poke Gamer says, what was your favorite part of Card Party this year? To be honest, it is really hard to narrow down what it is. Being on main stage, being part of Ian with Ian's proposal was amazing. He's one of my best friends in the community. I'm really grateful that they even thought of me to be part of it to an extent. So here's a little behind the scenes for you guys. Myself, Ian, and Brad TCG were originally not part of that Saturday night main show. Pat texted me that Friday night. Like, I'm in the room, I'm barely awake, and he asked if I wanted to be part of the main show on Saturday to help hand out gifts. I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. It's not a big deal to me. I thought that's all it was. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go on stage, I'm gonna hand people their gifts their prizes that they won. And then he was, ooh, Monkey Dory, let's go, full art. I accept. Let's go. So then we kept talking. He was telling me what the plan is, and I kind of put two and two together. I'm like, oh, this is for Ian's proposal. And so that was awesome to be a part of that. And that was crazy on its own because not a lot of people knew Ian was going to propose at Card Party. I think Pat and Dan knew. I knew for quite a while that was the plan. I just didn't know how. And then, that didn't happen. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah. I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know how or when. But I'm glad I was able to be a part of that. But after I was on stage, I go back to my seat and I sit next to Danny Phantom, and he's telling me I did a great job. Poindexter's telling me I did a great job. Pretty much everyone who was sitting around me in earshot was telling me I did a great job on stage. I didn't realize how good of a job I did until the next day when other people were telling me. And I really didn't think I knew Pidgey Boys raid. Oh, Pidgey Boys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the I don't know why I was so nonchalant about it. It just took me a second. Pidgey Boys, thank you so much for the raid. Mods, please drop a Pidgey Boy link in the description. Everyone go check them out. Let's get them to 1,000 subs, guys. They deserve it. They were a feature creator duo at Card Party, so that's always fun. They deserve a lot of love. So yeah, I didn't know how well I actually did until later that night, after the show. Yes, this is one of the cards I was looking for. I'm so glad I picked it up. The Beware. So good. This is the face you see right before you die of a hug. And if you guys don't get that reference, play the games. It's in the Pokedex. Beware will literally hug you to death. Yeah, I didn't realize how well of a job I did on stage until I talked to Jay, another member of Pat's team. I talked to Dan. I talked to other creators that were down there, and and other fans. And all I did, ooh, there's the A-Spec card. All I did on stage was be me. I did what I'm doing right now. I just talked to you guys. But I kind of noticed, or I kind of realized, like, oh, maybe I did do a decent job or a better job than I thought I did, because then I started to realize, yeah, there's a lot of people who are extremely shy on stage still. And that's no fault of their own. They're just not used to being in front of a crowd like that. But I love that they gave everyone an opportunity to be on stage at one point or another. So that was exciting. Then Pokahavi. We're going to go, after this question, I'm going to go back to the live chat where I can see everybody again. Pokahavi wants to know, I got footage of the ripped card incident. What should I do with it? I might send it to him. Send it to me first, because I heard about it, and I was told who did it. But I want to see the footage first, so I can, because if it is who I think it is, it's my friend, and I want to make fun of him. So Javi, yeah, I would send it to him and let him know that his card didn't count. But don't be a dick about it. Just be like, hey man, like, do you want to use this for your own video one day? So that was fun. Let me go back to the live chat now. Firepool Gonzo, thank you, Bay. Sorry, we tried officially rating. Didn't know we had to be over 1,000. I don't think you do yet. I think you just need members, maybe? I don't remember. Dan's laughing. Yeah, Danny 100% knew all the prices of all those cards, but he was shy. Yeah. Danny, so funny story about Danny. So during the meet and greet, Danny was going to take over my table and Ian with Ian's table at 4 o'clock. Ooh, Pinkerton. Oh, okay, hold on. Dan, do me a favor. Let Pat know I pulled this card so we can officially put it in Chad for whatever series. This is for Pat, so we can officially put it in Chad since it has its card now. I'll put that off to the side. Gonzo, rip the next pack for the culture. Fuck no, I ain't that guy. I'm not that guy, pal. Clutch the God says, my boy. What was I talking about? Oh, okay, yeah. Funny story about Danny. So at 4 o'clock, he was taking over my spot in with Ian's spot at the meet and greet table. So we're cleaning up, and Danny's kind of off to the side, just staring at us. Monkey Dory. Just staring at me, Dan. Not Dan. Dan gave me the thumbs up. That's why I read his name out loud. Me, Ian, Little Ian, and Opossum, because Opossum joined us for the last couple of minutes at the table, hand out some toilet paper art and to do some signatures himself. I got a notification thing, but I didn't see anything. Someone sub maybe? I don't know. Nothing came up. But anyways, so Dan, like, he's just staring at us, and we thought he was getting mad because we're taking up his time for the meet and greet. That wasn't the case at all. If you guys have met Danny, and I met him last year, for a very, very short amount of time. This year, I was able to talk to him a lot more in depth. Very, very nice guy. He is who he is on camera. So that was really cool to see. Most of the people are who they are on camera. Put that over there. The last box of Night Wanderer that I have. Thank you for hosting such a great event, Dan. Yeah, give it up for Dan, guys. Without Dan, Card Party could not have happened the way it did. 100%. So before Danny started his line, Opossum and I apologized. We're like, hey, sorry we took a little long. He was like, oh, no, 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 it's fine, it's fine. And he took a big deep breath and he's like, how nerve-wracking is it though? We were like, what? He was not mad at us at all. He was just literally staring into the distance because he was not because before, while we were cleaning up, some of the staff members were like, oh, okay, hey, move forward. You can, like, the line's ready for you. They were like, people were saying, oh no, we're here for Danny. The line was starting to form for Danny. So he was just trying to get in. He wasn't mad at us. He wasn't staring us down. He was just trying to get into his zone to prepare himself for a meet and greet. And we were like, oh no, we made Danny mad. But Danny wasn't mad at all. He was actually very, very awesome to hang out with and talk to. And hopefully he will be one of the content. Oh, another Ogie Dogie. I think we have that one already, so that would be going to the giveaway pile. Yeah, Danny seemed very nervous. He was for the most part. I don't think he was expecting the level of love he was getting either, just like I wasn't expecting it. Green Tea says, Gonzo! Hey, Green Tea. Green Tea was another person I met this weekend, and that he was such a nice guy. He was incredible. So very gracious, down to earth. He was very, very cool to hang out with and talk to, that's for sure. Yo, Odie. Odie's here? Hey, Odie. Yeah. Oh, come on. Open up. I just want you to open. Especially on stage. Yeah. I think... And I think a lot... The reason why like I said earlier, a lot of the creators are not used to seeing the people that they interact with in person in real life. Most of them are like this. They see the camera, they see the chat. They're not, I don't think they're used to seeing the people. But ooh, another dust call. So this one is going to you guys. To one of you guys. Gonzo, you know the community loves you. Yeah, the community loves me. They love you. They love Amion. Hey, welcome back. What's up from Chicago? Let the hair down. I'll let it down just for you guys. The mullet is there. Green Tea is who you can thank for the on-screen guesses, the Pokemon games. Did he edit those? Did you edit those, Green Tea? Or did you just recommend those Pokemon? I met you. I had the Shuppet TP art and was the one who found Gonzo's sleeves on the floor. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I was giving out some of my custom sleeves and someone decided to throw it away. It didn't hurt my feelings. I know I'm not everyone's favorite. How much are the tickets to Card Party? If you get the early bird special right now, so the special that you got if you went to Card Party last year, a 3-day ticket is $75 plus the fees. A child's ticket is $25. The VIP ticket is $400. I would recommend the VIP because it gives you a spot to, especially if you're not staying in the same hotel as the event. It gives you a place to sit down off to the side, away from everybody, to cool down, collect your thoughts, get some water, get some snacks, get something else to drink. Ooh, another ace spec. But that's if you went to this year's event. They for the early bird specials, they are not selling single day passes. $420 for VIP. Yeah, it's $400 plus the fees. Do you have any of those sleeves left? I'd still love to have one. I actually do. I know a few people said they DM me after Card Party to see if I have any left. I do have some left. I just don't have any extra Raichus to sign to give to you guys with them. But I do have them. Poppy is loving it. Also, thanks again for his shirt. Might need to buy another one because he won't stop wearing it. Yeah, that's actually a good segue to exclamation point store, exclamation point shop. If you guys want some 026 Gonzo merch or Critical Hit podcast merch, I will have shirts there. Grass Energy Gang Card Party 3? No. Nope. I do not endorse that one. Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. It went so long without messing up. Yes, Raichu is in fact my favorite Pokemon. Food and non-alcoholic drinks for VIPs can make it worth it. Yeah, and that was inside the VIP lounges. I have a sleeve, says Starman. You do have a sleeve. Okay, I'll hit you up on Discord. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. When I just as a heads up, everyone. Ooh, Pheasantipity. If you win a giveaway, it is free shipping in the U.S. If you are international, you will have to pay for shipping because I do not wide envelope anything. I will put inside a box and it will be shipped, and I cannot afford international shipping. I have shipped cards to Italy, Germany, and other places in Europe. That it is not cheap. It is like $300, and I'm not joking. It's $300 to ship to those countries, and it is not. And it's just me. I know other people can do it, but I unfortunately cannot afford to send $30 worth of cards for $300. But if you want to join the giveaways at the end of the stream, you're more than welcome to, but you will have to pay for shipping. There is a setting in the camera that shuts it after 30 minutes. Check the camera settings later. I thought I changed that. Oh, I think I might have reformatted it because I brought this camera to Card Party, apparently for no reason because I didn't have a chance to use it. But I brought it to Card Party and I reformatted it, so maybe that's why the settings got reset. But that doesn't make sense. Oh well. But yes, I will have to look into that. Thank you, Dan. Pokestock, welcome to the Mullet Mob. Thank you so much, my friend. We have 30 new members just for tonight. That is insane. 30 new members just from tonight. Thank you guys all so much. I'll tell you what, if we get to 50 new members tonight, oh shit, I spoke too soon. Okay, I'm going to finish what I was saying. If we get to 50 new members tonight, I will open up this pack of black and white legendary treasures, and Pokestock just gifted 20 memberships to you guys. Thank you, Stocked, so much, and I guess we will open up that legendary treasures pack. So that just happened. Thank you so much, my friend. You absolute legend. Legend. Oh my god. I can't believe the timing alone makes it perfect. So but yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go. Yo, let's go. The Pincurchin, not the Pincurchin. I can't even pronounce this guy's name right now. Yo, let's go. We got the altar. Pat, because you're such a good friend of mine, not just a fellow creator, you are a friend. Stocked. You listen to me right now. Thank you so much. Pokestocked again just gifted another 20. He really wants us to open that legendary treasures pack. We're opening it. Starman still isn't a member. He might have it set up not to get gifted members, and that's okay. Bulbadoodle, Maniac, Tess O, Gerald Walland, Oates, Brad G Cards, E-Man, Jacob, thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to thank Pokestock. Mods, please drop his oh man, I can't even use words right now. I'm in shock. This is crazy to me. You guys, this is crazy. Oh, okay. Dan, Pat, tell Pat that these cards are for him in the binder. He's getting both of these because he's a friend. He's an awesome content creator, and I can't need more green in the chat. Apparently, thank you so Stock. That is That is crazy. Thank you so much. This community is insane. And that's what Stocked, Dan, Metri, Here Comes Team Pocket, what they've done tonight for me, for the super chats, the gifted memberships. That's pretty much all it was all weekend. People were giving out cards, they were giving out packs, they were giving out slabs, just because people said hello to them. And it wasn't just people giving it to me. I was giving it to other people. Gonzo was struggling. You have no idea. Like, I don't know how to accept gifts at all. I am very great at giving them. I just can't receive them without having a panic attack and not knowing what to do with my life. No problem, man, says Pokestocked. Only 10 more memberships needed and Gonzo opens the pack. No, that's not true at all. It was at 30 when I was going to say 20 more and I opened the pack. When I was saying that, Pokestock donated 20 and we got to the 50. Then he donated another 20. So we're at 70 new members tonight on the stream. So this will be opened tonight. Do Raichu's cry? We're about to find out. We're about to find out real hard. Gonzo, you ran out of time and did not battle me with the rest of the Critical Hit podcast. Yes and no. I had the time, but when you found us to battle, I was holding my crying baby. We're at 70. Let's go. We got the Dusclops and the Duskull. So good. I love getting the full art pictures, like when you put them together. I love getting them together. Once I'm done with this side, we will start the giveaway. And then I'll open up that side. We'll finish the giveaway. And while we're doing all that, before the actual giveaway, after the giveaway, after we do the Wheel of Doom, depending how many people are in the chat and how many people enter, we'll open up that last. So we'll end the stream off with that Legendary Treasures pack. Bay Showcase says, "Oh, dang, Gonzo, congrats, buddy. You honestly deserve over 1,000 members in your community." Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all you guys way more than you guys can know. There are big things coming to the channel. Let's start this giveaway really quick. Exclamation point, take my stuff. And you can start now. Exclamation point, take my stuff to enter the giveaway. And it will go until we're done with these packs. So, what was I saying? Yes, so Core Party was amazing. I highly recommend going. If you're a content creator or you think you want to be a content creator, you should go. It will light a match or light a fire under your butt. And there's so much. Big things are coming. They are coming to the channel. I'm changing some stuff up to the channel. The podcast might actually be changing as well. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do them. Ooh, another Pentrin. This one I get to keep. Since I'm giving one to Pat. I don't know how often I'm going to continue to do those. But openings are going to be a little more often. Opening live streams, I should say, are going to be a little more often. And then there is a new series I'm working on for the channel. So if you guys like the video game content that I did with Ichiban Dan, where we battled Pokemon, that might be coming a little more often on the channel. I had so much fun making the video at Frankensons. I plan on doing more of those out and about in the real world videos. So things are changing. Things are going to be new. They're going to be different to the channel, and I can't wait for them to happen. And some goals for next year. My goals for next year is to obviously be a feature creator for, if not both, one of the Card Party shows for next year. The goal is obviously both. but I'm not going to be mad if I do not get it, because the whole point of Card Party is to spread the love and grow the community for everybody, not just certain people. Albino still got lotion though. What are we talking about? More Gonzo in the Wild content. Yes, that is absolutely happening. I'm working on ideas. I just need to formulate a plan on how I need to record them. Ooh, yes, Fracture. Love this card. So either I need to make a friend in the real world that can help me record more often. Yes, Ian can help me with that, and I can help Ian with his. But I don't want to take away from Ian's time, because he also has a family. He has his own channel that I would love to see more content of. And he's also helping Pat already. So I just need to be a little more strategic with my people. Gonzo ideas? Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ian. You just made me have a stroke. I'm pretty sure you're already locked in. I would hope to be already locked in, because there's so many creators that I would like to work with next year on stage. I would love to work with Powder. I would like to work with Ian again. I would always love to work with Ian or Joey. Of course, everybody from the Critical Hit team, Rock Sandy, Professor Metry, Starman, Shiny Vert. I would like to work with them. Just feed me. We'll be good. Fucking bet. You know damn well I'm willing to feed you, because if you're eating, that means I'm eating. Hit me up for any collabs in the wild, Gonzo. I'll make the drive out to you. That sounds like a great idea, babe. But I don't want people to drive anywhere crazy just for me. So I would like Ian, and I have other friends out here that will be more than happy to help me. I work real hard. You do. Catch 'em all was all over the place this weekend. Just got to make feature creator. And I honestly think a lot of my friends can be feature creators next year. So I'm really excited to see how that goes, who goes where. If I have to be knocked down to attending creator so one of my friends can be featured, I'm going to do it. Bay's got you. This is the last pack. So after this pack, the giveaway ends. We're going to do Wheel of Doom. And then after the Wheel of Doom, we're going to open up the black and white legendary treasures. So we got nothing from that. We're going to go over the hits really quick. I want to be a feature creator. Ian, you have to... If you're not featured, your wedding's going to be all kinds of fucking weird. I really hope there's going to be a wedding at Card Party. I want Dan to officiate it. I don't even care if I'm not part of the wedding planning. I just want to be in the front row so I can cheer on my friend. Obviously, I want to be the flower girl. These are going to go to Pat so he can put them in Chad. These are my highlights of the night. So we got the Charizard from Paldean Fates. That was nuts. I'll drop little Ian to make room for another feature creator. Not the wedding curse. Yes. I'm so just little. I can imagine little Ian be like, "Why, Daddy? Why me?" But these are the hits that we got tonight. That's so funny. We got the Charizard, Fracture, Dusclops. I'm not going to organize any of them. Got the A-Specs, Beware. Really love the Beware. Monkey Dory full art. Duskull, which we got 2 of, so one of them is going to go to the giveaway winner tonight. Do we get a... Ooh, someone must have subbed because I don't see a notification. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know where it went. Ginger Pokemon Masters. There it is. It's on that side, but not on this side. So that's good. I'm glad that happened. Ginger Pokemon Masters, thank you so much for subscribing. Patrisu, Mabostiff, Great Tusk, Fortress, Baxcalibur, Wug Trio, Charizard, Shroodle, Toedscruel, Nemona. I actually think I have this one already, so I'm going to throw that in the giveaway pile. Oricorio, Clive, Noivern, Toxtricity, Palafin, Alakazam, Iron Boulder, Cutiefly, Iron Crown. I will go over the pickups that I got from you guys as well from this weekend. All of these Raichus are going to be graded either tonight, not graded, but submitted to PSA either tonight or tomorrow. We got all these Raichus. These are all gifted Raichus from everyone at Card Party. I am going to submit these. I don't care how bad the condition is. Like, people are going, why the $4 one? It's only going to be $10 if it's PSA 10. Fuck you. I like it. That's why I'm grading it. The Raichus, of course. I know this one I got from one of the Pidgey boys because they were very proud to say they had a first edition stamp on it. Not mad at it. People like them. I really love this one, the Holland Phantoms. I think I got this one from Opossum Bud. Some Raichus. All of them are Raichus. Korean. So good. All of those will be sent to PSA either tonight or tomorrow. Jackalope Plays says, "What's up, Gonzo?" Hello, everyone. Hello, Jackalope. Professor Metri, should I go live? I'm honestly tired and the Poke Frat boys are live and I might just watch them. I won't have another chance to stream, so I don't know if I should take the chance. Hey, man, it's up to you. It is 100% up to you. Got these slabs from Mr. Chunky Chew and the Pidgey Boys. And now, what you guys have been waiting for, your cards for the night. I don't know what those are for. So these are the cards that you will be winning tonight on the Wheel of Doom. The Full Art Nemona, the Monkey Dory, one of the Duskulls, Okidogi, a Judge. I will sign this Raichu and put in one of my custom sleeves. An Alakazam Full Art, a almost complete set of the Card Party cards. All of them, and a second Alakazam. The only one that is missing is the world record one. And I will say this isn't a bad thing or a good thing. It's just they kind of devalue the cards in my opinion, and not monetary, but like they don't mean as much. So last year, if you missed out a card, you missed out on a card. So see how this one has the round edges and it's holographic? A lot of them this year that I received are sharp edged, non-hollow, just matte finish. The cards this year were abundant. Like it, I don't know. Someone walked up to me like, "Hey, do you want one of these Act of Kindness cards?" And this is from Crystal Collects. It's one of my favorite cards of the whole set. But this card was very hard to get last year, and it felt like it was hard to get this year until someone was like, "Hey, you want one of these cards?" And they had like 15. I think there needs to be a method or a way that these cards need to be monitored and watched better. Like, because even at the end of the show, they're like, "Oh yeah, just walk up and grab the card," even if you're Team Silver. I kind of liked it better when you actually had to earn the cards like you're supposed to, but that's just me. But I know a lot of people wanted to collect these cards, so if you win tonight, you get a whole set plus these. And more importantly, you're going to get the Full Art Cosmic Eclipse Tag Team Venusaur and Snivy GX. Not sponsored by, but it is from the Poke family to you guys. So that's what we'll be giving away tonight. And then after we find out who wins the Wheel of Doom, I will open up this pack of legendary treasures. So let's go over to the giveaways. We're going to close entries. There's 19 of you guys in here. We're going to copy and paste. All right, so there's 19 of you guys in this giveaway. I'm going to shuffle this up. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Yeah, pretty much. I think the hollows were the correct ones and the non-hollows were the extras that weren't printed and cut correctly. I think that's what it is. That's 100% what I think it is too. But they were just so easy to get that they don't feel as special as they did last year. And 3, 2, 1, has started.
Poke_Javi1.
Ooh, how did the first one out?
Ginger Pokemon Masters 1.
Why does that seem like it's so loud? Let's turn it down a little bit. Maybe it might be loud on my... Is the desktop audio loud for you guys or just loud on my...
Cali Light TCG1.
I'm down there.
Poke_Javi1.
Pokehav, you want to... What? He's already... Oh, I think I was hitting close. Okay, hold on. Who else? Ginger was eliminated. Cali Life was also eliminated. Is Cali still on here? Cali's not. Okay. Oh, Cali is. Okay. I think we're correct now. Just those 3 were eliminated. We're good. I almost fucked up, but we're good.
J Morgan
I was hitting
1.
close and not remove.
Sweetwater 00011.
Zwinder! No! I wanted your kid to win it. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say it.
Sweetwater 00011.
Oh. Okay, I forgot. I keep hitting close and not remove. I should go to bed.
Eman collects 1.
E-Man, you are out. Yes, I did see a question that says last person standing. It is last person standing. It is a Wheel of Doom. Obvious, super out. Is it still loud?
Starman DX1.
Starman is out. It's so loud he can't hear us in chat. Fuck you, Ian. Gonzo don't care. Odie.
Opens 1.
Unfortunately, Odie, you are out. Rigged. Okay, how's it now? I almost eliminated twice. Bay showcase. Is it still loud? What the hell? What if I... Okay. Is that better? I think I'll just mute the whole thing. Oh, it's last. Yeah. Lost Hero. Unfortunately, you have been eliminated. Loud noises. My hearing was eliminated. Ooh. We're down to the final 4. Definitely not Derek Reyes, TCG verse, Retro Poke Gamer, and only animes. We're down to the final 2. Definitely not Derek Reyes, Retro Poke Gamer. Who is it gonna be? Definitely not Derek Reyes. Congratulations. Hit me up in the email, Discord, or Instagram, and I will get these out to you as soon as I can. Now, to finish the night off, we are opening Black and White Legendary Treasures. What do you guys know what the card trick is for this one? Because I do not. Congratulations, DNDR. Yeah, hit me up on email or Instagram. It's first Gonzo win. Yeah, it is. Whew. There it is. There it is. It's open. Can't take it back now. These code cards used to be so cool. 10. It's 10 to the front. They need to bring back code cards like this. You have to open this one, then another, so you know. Yeah, because I have extras. 2 or 3. I'm gonna do 2 for now. And if it's because if it isn't 3, then we just mess it all up. 4 to the 4 front, 2 to the side. Thank you. May I have assigned energy, please? Yes, you can. First up is Minin. Palpitoad. Dwebble. Zoom in just a little more. Not to. Swablu. Vulpix. Swaddle. I think I see something. Empoleon. Okay, it's the last one. Don't forget, 1 rev, 1 reverse, 1 rare, 1 radiant. There's something in the back. Okay. Okay. Who's Grim? Grim in the last minute with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, Grim. We're opening up a pack of legendary treasures. Is it just a regular radiant? And 3, 2, 1. I will take a full art Emoga all day from the Radiant collection. Let's go. What? Yo, thank you, Secondhand Carnage. Thank you so much for this pack. I gotta find his. I know where his YouTube channel is. I think he's on Instagram somewhere. I will find him. That is an incredible way to end the stream. Thank you again, Card Party, D Pocket Monster, Pat Flynn, Dan Norton, the whole team, Jess, the whole team. You guys did amazing. I can't thank you guys enough for the support you gave me this weekend. Let me back up a little bit. The support that everyone was given, from the feature creators to attending creators to the families, to the friends, to the fans. I can't thank you guys enough. I want to work with Dan and Pat closer, not just on his videos, but for Card Party. I want to make it grow for the community as a whole. So that is my ultimate goal, guys. I want to work with Pat. Not even Pat. Dan. To be honest, I want to work with Dan more than Pat. I want to learn the behind the scenes stuff so hard right now. Like, I will be Dan's intern. Dan, this is my official application to be an unpaid intern for you. But until next time, guys, you know the routine. Like, oh wait, you know what? Since I can do this now, who's live? There's Ryan's live, but Ryan doesn't need a raid from me. Hero nor Villain is live. So what we're gonna do is raid Hero nor Villain. There has to be, I might have to talk to somebody, because there has to be a better way to raid people that I just don't know about. For the redirect, at least. Save. Alright, we're gonna raid Hero nor Villain. Let them know I sent you. So 026 Gonzo raid, Raichu raid, whatever you guys want to do. But until next time, guys, my name is Gonzo, and don't forget, collect how you want to collect.